Our third topic this week is 2015 was like the first year that BCG was a thing. So I want to do a year in review, not just for BCG and like how we've improved and stuff, but like also like how do you feel about like the movies that came out this year, video games, like just in general? Did you think it was a good year for video games, good year for movies, good year for yourself personally? I'll start off in saying like I did a lot actually like in 2015. Like I moved back up to San Francisco. We started BCG.
Hell yeah.
I started like later on like BCG was sort of like a pretty stagnant thing for a while, and then like I started actually like telling people about it like outside of our friend group, and meeting people like Sean Pitts and Alex O'Neill, and actually meeting the guys of Kind of Funny and stuff, and that was like really really cool. Of talking to Tim Geddes for like 2 seconds, like, hey, like you guys inspired me to start my own thing on YouTube. He's like, oh sweet, like do you have a business card? I was like, yeah, here you go. And he's like, fucking awesome, man. Like that was like definitely a highlight of like Sean and Tom were staying at my house and they wanted to go out drinking one night with Tim, and like Tim basically drove to my house to pick him up, and I was like, oh, that's so fucking cool. So like it's been a really cool year, like personally for me. I'd say it's been one of my favorite years so far, actually. Even though, like, weirdly enough, my anxiety, like my social anxiety, has actually been increasing a lot this last year. And I think that's because I've been doing so much, because I've been doing BGG and then like having to go to school every day and then going to work. Like I'm constantly around people, and so I very rarely have time to myself. And I think that's why I've been having social anxiety a lot. Yeah. But like not pushing that aside, like that's actually something I gotta look into. Like I made an appointment to go see what's up with that. But anyway, like besides that, it's actually been like a really cool year of like meeting the guys I want to work for one day, and like actually having like, even though like I get like super anxious to go to work every time, like it's never that big of a deal, and I actually have like people I like working with. Like no one there is like, oh, I'm dreading working with that person or anything. It's more just like I hate being out in public. Right. But like, we started BGG, and then it was just really fun because I've been so busy with like school and work. It's cool to just have like one day a week dedicated to the two of you, the two people I only really hang out with anymore. Yeah. Just to talk about like the nerdy shit that we love. And
Alyssa's not a person.
Well, Alyssa is part of my home life.
Live together.
Yeah, we live together, and that's another thing.
He just goes like super douchey, like, well, Alyssa's a part of me.
We're like a part of each other.
I am Alyssa. You see Alyssa's face slightly pop up and go back to Barrett.
But anyway, like, yeah, like I moved in with my girlfriend this year, and that's like a huge, crazy step.
Big one. That's something I wouldn't see you doing.
Exactly, like knowing me in high school, and then like even a little bit after high school, like starting college. Like
never imagined that.
Yeah, like when I like the first year of college, I was sleeping around a lot. And then I met Alyssa, and then everything changed.
What's a boomer?
A boomer?
A boomer.
Isn't that like a character from a show?
That's something from Mario.
Probably.
Yeah, it's a little like squid thing.
Yeah.
That's also Tom DeLonge's alias in the first date video.
That's funny.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Why I know that? So yeah, like it's really a cool year for me, and then for BCG. I also want to look back for BCG specifically at our top 10 videos, like our most viewed videos. So, well, actually, you guys talk. What are you? How's the year been for you guys personally? Before
Lemmy died in 2015. That year sucked.
And not BCG, but just like your personal life and like stuff like that.
It's been an interesting year.
Yeah, I know you.
For sure,
had some tough times.
Yeah. It was probably like one of like ever since leaving Lincoln, it's been like easy straight.
Yeah.
Me. Like fucking like that's what I needed was to leave that.
Yep.
And then like I was like I've been perfectly fine, but then this year's just been like kind of like good. Yeah. Good. Like, yeah. It's like, especially like the last half has just been like really, really rough.
Yeah, because you had a friend and a cousin that both passed away. Within like a month of each other, right?
Within 2 weeks of each other.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a good point where Ricky was not here with us for like a good month, and that was why.
But yeah, it's been like a really like weird, like not necessarily horrible or bad or anything. It's just been very weird. A lot of like reflecting on shit, a lot of kind of like planning ahead for this year and kind of trying to do stuff right, make stuff right.
Yeah.
But that being said, there has been a lot of very high points. I'm glad that we actually stuck to this project that we're doing.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing is like we did like blank shots, which was like our other YouTube page from like a
mistake.
That was like a fucking. Well, you know what? We had 2 really good videos on that channel. We had 2 really good ideas. One of them panned out well. The other one not so much.
But again, we've had a lot of trial and error with all of the different projects we've done throughout our friendship, and I think this is the one that
has been the most consistent.
And I hope that like we stick through all the way through because it is a very refreshing thing in the week to like. I have all this bullshit I have to deal with, but then I have Wednesday where like I can chill for a little bit. We have to do is sit down and fucking talk.
Exactly.
And that's great.
And now like the talking is going to be a little less stressful because we were talking about this in our first topic was the like super force of us recording 5 separate like videos like every week and whatnot. And now we're just doing like one long like conversation podcast thing, and so you guys aren't going to be as worn down. And that was like something I noticed was having each topic be its own episode was took a toll on you guys because you guys would be on it for the first like video, and then we take a short break, and then like when we come back, you guys were just like fucking just done. Yeah, your energy was just
welcome to
gone.
the Egg Show.
Like your guys' energy was just gone, and so now I feel like this is a more natural thing because when I would do that, like have each topic be its own episode, it was like I would do like the whole like having the presentation mode, like what's up, like everybody, and constantly being in the state of like I have to always be engaging and whatnot. And I think
it
that
was
really
more like
pushed...
checklist as well.
Exactly,
and we had to do all this.
And like now, I just want it to be where you guys kind of like we all come over and we just talk for an hour and a half, and then me have BCG news and let that producer sort of presentation side of me like actually like have something where I can have a checklist of things to talk about, because I'm a checklist guy. That's what I like to do, and when I try to do that with my shows with you guys, it wears you guys down.
When I see a box, I have to put a check on it.
And I'm all up for the organization and the checklist because I don't go insane any other way. But it's more like we're doing this, but then it's more like you're in your head about, but we have like these two things to do, so you're thinking about that in your
like I got too caught up in like myself of like what like because like I set up everything. These guys just show up and look pretty.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Like I try to set up everything, and so now that like every week, the most like there's gonna be 1 week a month where we have to record 3 different things, but then every other week it's just gonna be just 2 things. It's gonna be this. It's gonna be BTG News, which you guys don't even have to be here for really. Except if we do something special where like, I want you to be in this segment or something like, I want talking shit to be more of like this natural conversation because it used to feel like this sort of forced thing. Yeah. And I like looking back at it, I was like, I don't feel like I'm talking to you guys anymore. I just feel like, I'm presenting you guys.
Yeah, it's like
the hell's Dev?
It's still like I love the project that we're doing, and I'm very excited for the way that we do it. And again, just how we're doing it now, it's more just fucking talking. It's less of like a job or something. And
it was turning into a job.
I didn't want it to do that. I wanted it to stay being like the hobby we do.
Yeah, and I'm so waiting for my paycheck. And I'm glad, like, especially like you guys were excited when I was telling you guys about like all my ideas of how to come back in 2016, and you guys were like, oh yeah, this actually makes a lot of sense.
It's less of a job. We all have jobs. I have the fucking that's the other thing about this year is like I have a job that I fucking like love to do. I love
you work in a record store. It's fucking awesome.
Fucking organizing music. It's 2 things that I fucking love to do.
Organizing and music. You love doing music.
Yeah, and
why do you think the hole's in the CD?
I don't think it's for
Ricky's
anything
tiny
else.
dick. Little Dick Rick.
And then I get
Tiny Rick.
And I do have like the people that I work with that are like, oh god, like I'm gonna work with that person.
That sucks. I know that feeling.
Shut up, Stacy.
But for the most part, like
it's always a bitch named Stacy.
It's always fucking Stacy.
It's always Janice.
But for the most part, I do have like the couple people that I do connect with who are almost exactly like you two, which are the two people that I love at work. And for the most part, everybody else, when they're on their good mood days, it's great mood days and it's fun, and that makes it all better. So that's another thing about this year. That's another high point, is that I landed this job, and then I'm already like a supervisor there, and I have the power to not take shit from people. I don't want it.
Soon you'll have the power to clean the toilet with your hands.
Oh, that was another thing that happened at work recently. That was it.
Oh, you had to clean the toilet?
No, I didn't clean the toilet.
Oh.
I clogged the toilet.
Oh, I clog the toilet like every week at my job.
The problem was that one of my managers, ballsy motherfucker, he's the kind of like one of those guys who would have been on Jackass if he was at the right place at the right time. He'll do fucking anything.
Yep.
To fix the toilet, puts on glove, reaches in.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Do you have a plunger?
No, we do. It was broken, didn't work. So he was just like, fuck
How
it,
do
I'm
you
taking
break
care of
a
this
plunger?
It's rubber. It was clogged.
It's rubber attached to a stick.
The stick
Henry,
breaks.
sorry, I just want to move on to Henry just
no,
because we're running long. Henry, how's your year been personally?
I graduated.
Yeah, you did graduate high school.
Yeah.
We
went
started
to that.
BZG before you were like still in high school.
Yeah.
Think about that. That's a little weird.
And I wrote a play.
You did write a play. That was also something that was really
I
fucking
hate
cool.
that I didn't go see it. I still have.
You didn't see that? Oh my god, it was
The
so
whole
good.
thing's on YouTube.
Oh, then I'll watch it.
okay.
I'll definitely
I
watch it
didn't know
because you
that.
guys describe it, and then I'm like, what the fuck
It's
is
so good.
like,
It's
what the fuck?
Quentin and who else? Was
Other
it?
people that
Other
don't matter.
people. Quentin and who's the pretty kid? That's Canyon. They did really well in that play, and it was because of that script.
It's
They
one of
worked
those
really
things
well
where
off of that.
like you can't understand it unless you see it, because you guys explain it. And I'm like, I don't fucking. Understand
I don't understand what it is.
You don't get it.
Yeah, you did that. That was cool.
And then ever since I graduated, everything's just been like a flat line.
Yeah,
Because nothing's happened.
yeah. We just come here every week, and it's sort of just
Yeah, it really hasn't been that like eventful. Really
crazy. Yeah,
Like,
I want to try to do like a BZG like trip somewhere.
A BZG trip to the gun range.
No, like us go to like Great America. Or
In today's episode, we shoot Ricky.
Oh, yeah, there hasn't been like that many things going on.
Because like literally like something I want to try to do is free up my schedule a little bit more, so we have time to like hang out and go to fucking like bowling or something, or just like hang out. Because I feel like we barely hang out outside of this anymore.
Yeah.
And like that's why we did this, was because like have a dedicated week for each or day for each other each week, but also like outside of this, it's like we still hardly see each other. So I want to do like something where we go bowling or like get dinner,
something.
Yeah, or like get dinner with each other or something. Because
like outside of this, like we're all like
it was
have
super
jobs.
busy and yeah.
Go to the local squat, shoot up some heroin.
So yeah, like our personal years
like pals.
have been different in many ways, but same in many ways. BCG started.
Yeah.
It was an interesting time for BCG. And I want to talk about our top 10 videos, our most successful videos of 2015. So at number 10, we have Quick Reviews Episode 2 with 33 views. Quick Reviews Episode 2 is the one with gefilte fish.
Oh,
with Elias.
that's why. That was only number 2?
That was episode
early
2,
on.
yeah.
Jesus.
Because in the second week of recording, you're like, I can't make it because of some bullshit reason. I don't know.
Meanwhile, I've only missed like 3 weeks.
Yeah, you only miss like 2 or 3. That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
good.
There's a week with Daniel, the week with Annie, and then the week where it was just you two.
Yeah, I remember that week. That was a good. That's something else I want to talk about. Like after I do this list, is like what were our favorite things that we've done for BCG so far. But anyway, at number 9 we have the Force Awakens review with Easy E at 36 views. Yeah, at number 8, tied at number 8 actually, both with 37 views. We have Being High School Delinquents, which is you, me, and Danny, which was like an unplanned topic where it's just like it was in between us, like supposed to be like recording topics, but the camera was still rolling, and we were talking for 40 minutes about like stealing shit from Safeway and all of this. And
my god!
it just turned like at the very end, I was like, "Thank you for watching this episode," and you two were like, fuck you. I edited stuff out because we got like a little too
That was that whole like going to Safeway and like taking over aisles and being lookouts and shit and just like.
And then
We're just wanking in Safeway.
The other one that was tied at number 8 was the best and worst of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is the second episode of Talking Shit.
That was a fun one.
That was a fun one. That was I think the first like topic. Or no, that was the second topic of talking shit.
Back when we were recorded on a Tamagotchi.
Yeah, if you look back at that first week, like if you watched the first topic on YouTube, like I did a cut, like a super cut of like all the episodes of Quick Reviews in the middle of the topic. If you look at like the progression of like our video and audio quality, it's fucking, and just our energy too. Cause like in that first week, I'm like, hello and welcome to BZG's
Hello,
talking
welcome
shit.
to Goth Hour.
I know. It's funny. Like
Next
we're
up,
all
Millhouse.
really quiet, and like the table is turned this way. You're awkwardly in the back.
You're tiny,
Henry's
I'm huge.
holding a microphone. Like he doesn't even have a stand. And if you just look through that, it's precious in a way. I'm just like, how much this project has like improved in the last since April. It's fucking hilarious. And then at number 6 we have Quick Reviews episode 1 with 38 views, where I think I reviewed Tyler the Creator's Cherry Bomb.
Oh my god!
I forget what you guys reviewed, but I
reviewed Kendrick.
Right, that was your first review.
I don't fucking know what I
You're
reviewed.
like,
I reviewed
reviewed
AC/DC Rock or Bust.
Oh, I did.
Oh, we all reviewed music for our first one. Interesting.
And you reviewed Daredevil.
No, Daredevil I think was in the... Oh, that was when we used to do like 3 at a time.
Oh,
When Quick
fuck
Review...
that.
Oh my god, because that was the funny thing was at one point I noticed that like Quick Reviews episodes were longer than episodes of talking shit. I was like, that's the total opposite of what I want.
Yeah.
We used to do like each of us would review 3 things and each of them being a minute, which was totally not true. Where each one would really be like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we've gone for a while.
Mine would be 1, yours would be 10.
Yeah, exactly. But there was the one episode I do really like where it's just you talking about Fantastic Four, and it's the fucking best. He goes on this like 11-minute rant. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, it got to the point where like Quick Reviews episodes were like 30 minutes, and then like talking shit episodes were like 20. I was like, okay, we need to dial this down. So like each of us would bring in one item, and then it was still so fucking long.
Yeah.
And then at number 5, tied at number 5. We have a stream of me playing The Witcher 3 for 40 minutes, which you can't hear me like at all. Like I'm trying.
Oh, that's why it's so popular.
Like you can sort of hear me from my computer microphone, and then actually like the quality of the gameplay does look pretty good. It was just like some random it was the test stream that I was doing to prepare for the Arkham Knight like stream-a-thon that I was doing.
Yeah.
So like that random fucking thing has
so
40
fucking
views. And then tied with it is our first episode of Let's Play Some Shit, Race the Sun. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I remember because that was the first time we recorded Let's Plays was the day of your surprise birthday party. Do you remember that?
Fuckers. I remember
Like
that
what
shit.
the whole plan was
Oh, can I use the bathroom? Oh, I'll come too.
Yeah, so
Oh yeah.
the plan was I would bring you to my house and we would record Let's Plays all day while everybody else was setting up at Tasia's house for your birthday party. And the fucking bullshit thing about that, we recorded 5 episodes of Let's Play Some Shit that day, and only one of them made it out, and it was Race the Sun. Like the other 4 like disappeared or something.
Oh my god.
It was so fucking
I
bad.
was so fucking tired. By the time we were done, we get to Tasia's house, and I'm like,
I don't even
so
care.
Ready. Like I'm so ready to sleep. Like I lay down.
All right, and so at number 3, our Super Mario Maker Let's Play with Quentin is at 43 views.
That was a fun one to watch.
That was
really funny.
that one took like an hour and a half to record, but then like after like editing and cutting, it was only like because how we would do it, we would like just do highlights of us making the level, and then we would do highlights of us playing the level. That was a really fun one, and that was actually the one where I realized like someone actually contacted me and was like, hey, like you guys, like your guys' Let's Plays are like really good, and you do really well of just like getting like the good quality of the video and whatnot. You need to fucking improve your audio quality up the fucking ass.
Yep.
Because that's when we recorded just on the fucking laptop microphone. It was so embarrassing. Just like looking back at that. And so from there, I started doing Let's Plays by myself. And this is where like the Mad Max era of Let's Plays came in, where I would record on my
yes, the Mad Max era.
I would record on my Beats headphones microphone, and like that was good enough for just one person. And then I finally got the money to buy a blue microphone for Let's Plays.
I cringe thinking about Mad Max at this point because I did everything.
No, I know. I fucking did everything. I cleared that map.
I'm waiting to do everything.
And then number 2, surprisingly, the Star Wars PS4 unboxing that I did is at number 2 with 44 views. That was a fun one. I wish had known that my phone camera was going to be way better than my iMac camera, because I recorded it on the iMac and the picture quality isn't that great. But it's such a funny like episode though.
Yeah.
Like and that was like something that was cool. Like Daniel told me, it was like, this is the episode where you have become really comfortable on camera.
Yeah.
And just being like myself, because that was the thing, is when we first started, I was like really quiet.
The goth hour.
The goth hour.
Welcome
And then like
Gospels of Mercy.
after that, like I realized, I should probably put my energy up. And that's when I became like super crazy. Like, hello and welcome to BCG's Talking Shit, where I'd wear the hat and the glasses, and I was trying to come up with like some fucking persona character or whatever.
Some wrestling gimmick.
Yeah.
Back when he was Kevin Smith.
Yeah, that's basically what that was. And that
Kid
was,
with the glasses and the fucking...
and then like the unboxing for the Star Wars PS4, like Daniel was like, you really came into your own of like, you feel really natural and you look really comfortable on camera, where you're just being yourself and you're fucking smelling plastic for like 30 minutes.
There's some good smelling plastic when you
know
open
what? Controller smells are very important, especially when you play like this and you're getting really intense into shit. Controller smells are very important. The Xbox 360 controller is the best smelling controller, hands down. Our most popular video of 2015 has neither of you in it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Which one is it?
It's the Until Dawn spoiler cast that I did. It was the Comics and Joysticks crossover video I did.
Oh, right.
Where I had Andrew and shit, I forget his name.
And Andrew and shit, I forget his name.
But they came on and we did I hosted a spoiler cast with the three of us, which was really fun.
5 million views.
And really cool. And that came in at 52 views. Which, it's so weird because this is the most consistent thing that we've done when it comes to YouTube projects. Our Blank Shots thing was very inconsistent. It would be a video every like 2 months or something.
Whenever we got to it.
Yeah, whenever we just
when
felt
someone
like
wrote something.
And it was weird how successful those videos were. Like when we were looking back at those, I was like, how did this get 300 views? What the shit?
The other thing is, we rewatch them so much, though.
No, that's the thing is, when we rewatched them on Halloween, that was the first time I had watched like a video of Blank Shots in like a year. Like probably
I saw,
since
twice before that because of her.
Yeah.
And I forgot like other people.
Yeah. And just like showing friends and whatnot. And it's so weird that like this is the consistent thing, and like every week we're getting like maybe 20 views on
Fluffy
something.
3 times.
Fluffy like 3 or 4 times because he'll stop and then like close the page and come back and like rewatch it.
Yeah, it's like porn.
And that's the thing is like that's like another lesson that I learned is right now for me at least. I know you guys don't really give a shit about views, but like when I started, I was like, fuck, like we're not getting like nearly as many views, and that's pretty explanatory for the quality of like what we're doing. But also like I learned like a lesson from like Sean Pitts and Tom Hawkins, like don't let it be about the view count. Like just do what you want to do and talk about what you want to talk about, and maybe one day someone will watch it and tweet it out, and like someone else will watch it, and like you just gotta keep doing what you do and then let someone else get the ball rolling. But we're still pushing ourselves out there. Like I've been like talking to people at IGN. Like I know someone who has checked out our stuff from IGN, and I've given my card to Tim Geddes, who the fuck knows if he's even watched it. Probably not. He's a busy guy. They're all busy guys. Kind of funny.
Has to do his hair. He has no time
for like 3 hours.
No
you gotta comb his beard.
Every time you say Sean
he has a
Pitts,
fantastic beard.
Every time you say what's his name, Sean Pitts.
Yep.
And Tom Hawkins. It's like every time you say the first one, it's like Pitts, it's him going like this, and Hawkins, it's his face. Like, that's how my brain processes when you say it.
So that sort of what were you guys' like favorite moments of like BCG stuff? Like what were some of the favorite things that you've done so far? Whether it's a topic for talking shit or like a let's play or
I love the comic book movies.
The ranking. Oh my god, that took.
I wish I had been there for that.
Yeah, no, you
really
did.
fun.
You did not wish that you were there for that, because we did all of our regular recordings and then we did that one, all 5 episodes straight.
I loved it though.
And we left at like 6.
I loved it.
Yeah,
no, it
Milo was there at one point.
And like Milo like came, like it was to the point where like everybody had like come home, and that's to the point where like, oh, okay.
My mom was a guest.
I really liked that episode.
And then Henry, do you have any like favorite memories from BCG?
I think my favorite to record were when we did the Mega Man 3 playthrough.
Oh
That
my
one-
god!
That one.
What are
was
those?
It was just us shouting at, remember me, asshole!
Oh my god, I forgot about that Let's Play.
Oh
was
no!
fucking-
Oh no!
that was a good one. That was
That
a real
one.
fun one.
That one was probably the best.
Yeah.
And then like our episode on does porn kill love?
Yeah.
Because that was just ridiculous.
Yeah,
That
that was definitely a fun one.
I'm seeing a lot more of that, like those advertisements and stickers and like spray painted, like by bus stops and stuff.
Oh, just porn kill love.
yeah, like I'll just find
It's
it
fucking
even
everywhere
more now.
Fucking San Francisco, man. So yeah, this is I think my favorite thing that we've done for BCG. I don't know. I liked all of it, even though some of it wasn't as great as like some other
Trying to be
things.
the better guy, huh?
No,
You
but
know?
because BCG, you
Huh?
know that
Huh?
BCG is
Huh?
my fucking child
Yeah,
right now,
sure.
and so like I just love. I think like the
hit
favorite.
your kid every once in a while. What's your favorite episode?
Just like just recording with you guys and hanging out with you guys, and then like editing. I really like my favorite moment of BCG is actually just editing videos.
I was about to say, how can you love when you have to edit so much?
My favorite moment is editing because like I can go back and like watch like the ridiculous fucking shit that we say, and I'm like, oh god, I gotta cut that. Or like when you texted me during the fucking BCG awards, and you're like, this was the most unexpected hit of 2015. I was like, oh my god, we cannot say that on camera. So no, it was just like things like that. I don't know if I have a favorite video. I liked all of it.
I think those are my favorite times too. Is like when I'm at your house and like when I was playing Fallout 4 and you'll be editing and you'll be like, you'll play it out loud if it's something good and we're just like dying.